Good morning. Today's Thursday, April 29th. It's a variety day and a white cohort day. Tomorrow is capstone day. All underclassmen, you will have a normal Friday remote day schedule, including advisory. Seniors, if you are unsure of your location for tomorrow, please see Ms. Ely in the capstone office. All students, faculty, and staff, don't forget to order your lunch today for next week by 8:45 a.m. today. Attention AP students. A reminder that an email was sent to you on Monday regarding steps you must take prior to the beginning of your AP exam. Failure to follow these steps ahead of time may result in you not being able to take your exam. Please contact Ms. Pierce if you have any questions or problems with the instructions. If you're a leader and you know it, clap your hands. Pat yourself on the back and consider running for student government for the 2021-2022 school year. If you want to know more about what this entails, please see Mr. Ryan or contact him via email at jryan@stjacademy.org. To pick up a petition to run for student government, please see your class dean or Mr. Ryan. Petitions need to be completed and turned into the Campus Life office by the end of the day on Monday, May 3rd. Elections take place during the week of May 10th. The French Club will meet today in Newell Hall 12. If you would like to join on Zoom, please email Madame Morans for the link at emorans@stjacademy.org. The Social Studies Department is pleased to announce that the Boys and Girls State programs will run this summer. If you have an interest in politics, leadership, and public policy, this is a phenomenal opportunity. 4 boys and 4 girls will be chosen to represent the Academy at this week-long conference over the summer. While learning about state and local government, delegates will run campaigns, serve in a mock government, and set policy for the great state of Vermont. The girls will meet virtually from June 20th through June 24th, and the program is now open to rising seniors as well as current seniors. The boys will meet in person from June 20th through June 25th at MVU Linden, and the program will only accept rising seniors. If you have any interest or questions, email Mr. Mantius at peter.mantius@stjlabs.com or stop by his classroom during conference period in Ranger 211 to pick up an application. All costs will be taken care of sponsors in the Social Studies Department. And Mr. Camelia's joke of the week. Do you know why I went to KFC yesterday and ate 5 pieces of chicken? It's on my bucket list. And happy birthday today to Tyler Demas, Angela Steele, and Elisa Martin. Happy birthdays. And today we have JV softball and baseball at North Country at 4:30. Please release the teams at 1:45. Varsity softball and baseball versus North Country at 4:30. Please release the teams at 2. Girls tennis versus U32 at 3:30. Please release the team at 2:10. Boys tennis at U32 at 3:30. Please release the team at 1. Girls ultimate versus Middlebury at 4. And varsity and JV boys lacrosse versus GMVS at 4:30 and 5:45. Good luck and have an excellent day.
Good morning, everyone. What a pleasant thing to have to shush the audience. It's really great. We've got some advisories today. Ms. Morans, Mr. Mitchell, and Ms. Monier. So I have some late announcements. Varsity boys ultimate lost to Mount Mansfield 15-4. Varsity girls lacrosse beat Woodstock. They're on a winning streak, 6-4, and the JV team tied 4-4. Varsity girls ultimate lost to BFA Fairfax 15-5. Girls tennis lost to South Burlington 5-1. And at yesterday's home track and field meet, the girls were led by Lizzie Jones' victories in the high jump, triple jump, and 100-meter hurdles. Isabella Bostic won the long jump and 300 hurdles, and Hannah Angel won the discus and shot as they rolled to the win in the 4-team meet. The boys outscored runner-up Lake Region by 170 points, as they secured the victory behind Carson Smyer's wins in the 110 and 300 hurdles, Denzel Ebahan's win in the 100 and 200, and Hale Boyden taking the 800 and 1500 meter runs. The boys won 15 of 18 events. And Evan Thornton Sherman continued his record-setting spring, lowering his own 3,000-meter school record. Congratulations, guys. Well done. All right. So, happy Thursday. This week, many of our seniors are experiencing a peculiar combination of stress and excitement as they prepare to present their capstone projects tomorrow at locations all around campus. Seniors, please know that your teachers, your advisors, your coaches, the capstone department, the IT department are all working to make your presentations happen in a professional way. There's so many people who care about you here and your ideas and are invested in your success and your happiness and strength. We want to see you find the strongest possible voice to present your work. All of those people, not to mention your families, are also really excited and really stressed on your behalf. And sad that we can't be there to watch you present in person and give you our smiles and nods of encouragement from the crowd, which, trust me, are very nice. Know that we're smiling and nodding from the crowd in spirit. I've never actually experienced a capstone day, but I too am excited and stressed on behalf of all of us. Seniors, it's one of the features of capstone day is that you're able to have the experience, which is truly a revelation, of being taken seriously as a scholar and an agent in the world. It's not that we haven't taken you seriously before. Of course we have. Every part of your school life, I'm going to emphasize this, every part of your school life is a result of someone or other believing that you are extremely important. Just remember that. But this is a little different. At least that's what I've heard and what I'm sensing. Capstone Day is different because the expectation of you is that you're coming to that moment with your own sense of seriousness and that what you're presenting matters to you. So we're setting up these professional venues in the same way that we would for any speaker coming to campus. This is the real thing. So the expectation is that in the course of your time here, this is capstone. I'll tell you about capstone. You've found something that delights you or amazes you or frightens or disturbs or deeply moves you, and in and around that thing you find, you've noticed that there's something missing or incomplete or potentially possible. And you've realized that you have the capacity to intervene in a way that's unique to you. It's not pretend, it's real. For instance, you might realize that high school students don't usually make rocking chairs because they're really hard to make. And then you've said, well, high school students don't usually have Mr. Stark to help or sustained time to focus, or the will to work for hours and hours and hours that it takes to make a rocking chair. Or you realize that even though your ear has been tuned by experience or by empathy, tuned to catch the lower frequencies of what young women are saying, and you realize that what they're saying is urgently important, you realize that you can use your own voice to amplify some of those frequencies, some of those voices, make them louder. And you try to move the dial, but it is not an easy thing to do, because part of what capstone is all about is pushing yourself and exploring limits. You've seen an example of this in the stunning paintings that senior Claire Morgan painted to amplify, literally to make louder and larger, the things that women sometimes have to do to keep themselves safe from sexual assault, like holding their keys between their fingers, walking to the car, or carrying pepper spray. We think you're capable of doing real things that make a genuine difference here at the Academy, in the community, in the world. Students from here have done this. Year after year, they do it. The projects that begin here can end up being the seeds of life's work. But the results of brave projects that push limits can sometimes be jarring and even disturbing and even distressing. So I'm grateful to the teachers who are trying to help students find the place where discomfort, which is inevitable when it leads to growth and it leads to learning. Find the balance between that discomfort and distress, which no one learns when they're in distress. It is always a difficult place to find. I know that some have been jarred this week, and I have too. But we're going to keep together because it is so worthy. And because this is genuine stuff to have an impact, your own responsibility for the integrity and quality of your work is that much more important. So if you're going to take your ideas or your conclusions or proposals up to the stage or onto the wall to present them, you need to make sure that it's true and balanced and fair and can stand up to scrutiny. That rocking chair has to be something you can actually sit in. I'm hoping to try that. For that to happen, you need the help and the guidance of others, the people here who are dedicated to helping you. It's one thing to do the work, do the research, paint the painting, write the paper, make the slideshow, but it's another thing to get out there and present your work to people. Communities are really complicated ecosystems, and one audience is not going to be the same as another. So knowing your audience is a critical thing to know how to share ideas effectively. So all of these elements of Capstone are what we're hoping that you will take away from the experience. So I want to salute each and every one of you for what you're about to do, because it's hard and it will give you butterflies. I still get a little butterflies right before I come on this stage. Know that. And you know why you do that is because you care about what you're doing and you want to do it well. So you're going to do it, and it's part of becoming an agent in your own life. And as much as we hope that you'll learn from the process of creating and presenting a capstone project, there's no question that we will learn from you. And what we learn from you blows us away and changes us. So we can't wait to see and hear your work. I hope to watch every single recording. And please remember to thank your teachers and your advisors, the IT fellows and the facilities team and Mr. Eaton, who are arranging and setting up the rooms for this and setting up the spaces for this. And be grateful, as I am, for this community being the kind that wants so much to see you shine and so deeply appreciates who you are and who you're becoming. So may the stage rise to meet your feet, and good luck. Have a good day. Thank you.